channel. If you are new here, welcome. You are watching our second unit in our play-based preschool curriculum. If you haven't seen our first play-based preschool curriculum theme in the fall, you're definitely gonna wanna check that out, as well as our homeschool preschool schedule. Both of those videos kind of give you an idea and a little bit more depth into what we're gonna talk about today. We're mostly gonna focus on being on the farm. Our second unit in our play-based preschool curriculum is Animals on the Farm. This unit is awesome for young kids. It is so relatable. Animals are so comfortable to them, and it is a great topic to get your child excited about something that they already have made connections with. Let me give you a lowdown of what we're going to cover today, and then we're just gonna dive right in. And before I get started, if you saw our In the Fall unit, you know that we gave away 20 free copies of the curriculum, and yes, we are going to be doing that again today. So stick around to find out how you can get one of those free 20 copies, because we will be giving those away today. And like I've shared in many videos before, I was a kindergarten and preschool teacher for 9 years before becoming a stay-at-home mom. I've got tons of ideas and tons of experience, and I seriously just love being in the preschool game. So stick around, and I really hope you enjoy some of these Animals on the Farms activities with us. This video is going to cover the supplies that I love for the Animals on the Farm unit, some of our favorite books, and we'll even talk about some of the storylines on a few of the books that I really just loved. We'll talk about the huge amount of vocabulary that is so applicable to this unit. We'll give you 3 examples of play-based literacy activities and 3 examples of play-based math activities that will go along with this unit. We'll show you an art project, some big experiences to give your child some more context to this Animals on the Farm unit. Oh, and before all that, I want to show you our tentative 2020-2021 school year homeschool preschool thematic schedule. Wow, that was such a mouthful. Okay, this is it. They're not set in stone, but just to give you an idea of what we're looking at for the 2020-2021 school year, these are the themes that are on our short list for this coming school year, and the dates that we're going to be targeting publishing those curriculums, so you can mark them on your calendar. You can be one of the first 20 people here and hopefully get your free copy, because we will always be giving away some of those free copies. So mark them on your calendar-ish, but put it in pencil, because sometimes I like to change things up. So, oh, and if there are any themes that you would love to see in our curriculum this year, drop them in the comments below, because nothing is set in stone yet. If there is something that you would love to see, even if it's something that I've already listed here, drop it in the comments below so we know that it is one that you would love, know it is something that your child would love, and we'll make it happen. All right, we've gone over the logistics long enough. Let's dive into this Animals on the Farm unit, starting with the supplies. The supplies for this unit really is pretty basic. Obviously, the most important thing is going to be some animal figurines. We have our little people version, but we also have some lifelike animals that I really love. Hay and corn are some great materials for sensory activities. Pretend eggs, whether they be plastic Easter eggs, and even just the play eggs, are so great for this on the farm unit. But honestly, that is pretty much it.
A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away?
First and foremost, our preschool units are always meant to be informative. Our units aren't just there to provide cutesy graphics for your child to do some academic learning in. At whatever age and stage your child is at, we want them growing and learning and building context about the world around them. And that is what I love about these Farmyard Friends books. Over anything else, Christian has actually chosen to read these books over and over again. And they're super informative books. So there's one about pigs, one about chickens, we've got one about sheep, cows, and finally horses and ponies. And they're awesome. Like, look at this, breeds of pigs living outside. These are great, awesome, wonderful non-fiction text that is easily digestible for a young kid. So I highly recommend those books. Some other fun, more fictional books Giggle Giggle Quack. This is a super fun book about Farmer Brown who goes away and leaves his brother Bob in charge of the animals, but he tells him that he needs to keep an eye on the duck because he can seriously get into trouble, which if you can tell from the cover, he definitely does. Inside the Barn in the Country is a great book filled with lots of fun rhymes. It's one of those there was an old lady who swallowed a fly kind of books where it builds and builds and builds on top of each other, and it has pictures where the animal words go. We really have enjoyed reading this book this week. This book is called Funny Farm, and when you open it up, how fun is that? But wait, there's more. Right now, it's a calf. And on the next page, it's a duck. But what happens if we make a duff? Oh my gosh. That book is a hoot, and those are just some of our favorites from this farm unit. All right, now on to vocabulary. Vocabulary is such a key part of your child's education because it gives your child the words and the context to be able to understand the world around them. So some of the words that we're going to introduce in our Animals on the Farm unit are going to be basic, but it is good to have them there as a reference on top of some of the more obscure words that we'll definitely be teaching. Here's our list of words for our Animals on the Farm unit. We've got pig, cow, chicken, rooster, chick, duck, horse, goat, sheep, barn, farm, coop, egg, wool, tractor, silo, truck, and pen. All right, let's get to the best part of the curriculum, and that is the fun play-based activities that you get to do with your preschooler. For this activity, we just grabbed some pink balloons and used a Sharpie marker to draw on faces on our balloons, making them little piggies. And on the other side of the balloon, we went ahead and wrote a letter. That way, during our play with the pink balloons, we could use that letter as a reference and a way to continuously expose our preschooler to more letters. Ow! All the piggies are getting out. Here comes Jip Pig and Quack. What pig do you have? Cute. Pig says, the pig says, ah! Simply playing with the balloon piggies and talking about the letters while doing so will help give your preschooler the gentle play-based exposure that will help them to obtain those letter names and sounds. Our next play-based literacy activity was so fun and, to be honest, a little messy. You cannot have an on-the-farm experience without letting your little ones milk a cow. This is actually the cow we used. With this cow, we added a glove full of milk that was barely punctured in the tips of the fingers. That way, every time we squeezed making letter sounds, milk would come out. So as we milked the cow, we said letter names, we said letter sounds. The consistent repetition and exposure will help your preschooler to be able to continue learning those letter names and sounds. In your mouth?
Yeah.
Go ahead. The last literacy activity we're gonna highlight, this one took a little bit of prep ahead of time. We had cute little piggy cards that had letters printed out on them. Then I went ahead and took some brown paint and dabbed it over the top of the pig to get it a little bit muddy. They took a few hours to dry, and then when they were done, I let my preschooler clean off the mud using a paintbrush and some water. Okay, you've got some dirty pigs for you. What do you see?
Butterby that big.
You clean off the water, and then the piggy can go in the clean bucket.
But another piggy. But the up piggy.
You watched the end piggy?
Yep.
Can I see? Wow! All right, now let's let's get to the giveaway. Go ahead and head over to our website. It's in the description below, and use this coupon code right here. If you're one of the first 20 people, it'll be absolutely free for you. Once those 20 are used, the code will no longer work anymore. But if you do get a copy and could be so kind as to let us know in the description below, that would help me and everyone else out. We're now getting into the math activities. The first math activity that we're going to talk about is a geometry activity. So introducing, recognizing, and recalling basic shapes. And what we're doing is we are making ourselves a shape cow. The cow needs a body. Does Christian want his cow to be an oval, a square, a triangle, a circle, or a rectangle? A circle? Okay, let's make a circle cow. We're gonna count the cow's legs now. Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. A cow has 4 legs. So we need to pick out 4 legs for our cow. There's lots of circles. There are lots of circles. Okay, you can pick one shape for your cow's leg. It looks like you're picking an oval leg.
Me pick 2 over.
There we go. Ooh, good pass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 oval legs. Christian, look at your cute cow. What do you see? Our next math activity is actually one that is good to do every single day. One of the things you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna make yourself a chicken coop. We just took a small box and wrapped it in that same wood paper that we used in our In the Fall unit that looks a little woody to make it look like our chicken coop was made out of wood. Stick some hay in there, make yourself some chickens, which was one of our art projects for this unit. And every night when your kiddo goes to sleep, put some eggs in that chicken coop. When they wake up, count the chicken eggs as one of your activities. Okay, let's see how many eggs our chickens laid today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Collecting the eggs out of the chicken coop and putting them in a basket is a great way to help build your child's one-to-one correspondence, which means that for every one number they say, they count one object. The last math play-based activity that we are going to do is making it full circle back to our cow. Make yourself a cow, draw them out on a poster board, and add some simple numbers to your cow. Then you have tons of options on how you want to give your cow his spots. Roll a dice, count the dots, and daub that many times on your cow. Roll the dice, identify the number, and daub that number on your cow. We actually have a set of laminated Uno cards that I love to use for activities like this. By using some basic materials like that, I'm able to cut down on all of the prep that I need and also have numbers that are bigger than 6. Number 9. You found it! Way to go, bro.
We did.
Number 1's right over there. Okay, go get it.
Me hold it.
We're gonna hold the number 1. Ooh, you matched it. Good matching. What about this one?
8.
8.
Why is 8 right over there?
8's right over there. Okay, get it. This one. 3. Where is number 3? Really, with all of our preschool things, my biggest recommendation is to laminate them. I have a personal little laminator. It's like, this big. It's not big at all, and it's my best friend. I'll drop a link to the one that I have in the description below, as well as all of the other supplies and books and printables that we're using throughout this unit. I'll go ahead and try to link as much as I can in the description below so that you can find that as well. And I just want to give a quick couple shout outs to some wonderful, wonderful mamas who were using this curriculum in their home. First of all, it's just made our day to be able to see this curriculum in the hands of families and in the hands of children. Here's a few fun pics from the Vienna family with little Amelia doing some of the activities from our In the Fall unit. And then we also have Admire Motherhood, and she shared lots and lots of pictures of the way that she incorporated these activities with her own toddler. And by the way, go ahead and check out her Instagram account because she shares lots of inspiring, wonderful messages for all you mamas out there. Now let's just talk about one of the art projects that we did during our unit. You can actually see the one we're going to talk about now here. That is our sticky sheep, and our sticky sheep is made simply with contact paper. Assemble your sheep together and then place it on a surface where your child can decorate the sheep using cotton balls to add the wool. Here's the basket of wool that you can put on your sheep. There you go.
Michael did.
Are you putting the wool on your sheep?
This one. Now done.
We also did this fun music activity with Old MacDonald Had a Farm, a childhood favorite. Using a quart-sized Ziploc bag, we placed a farm on top with some animals inside the bag, and as we're singing, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, we reach in, pull out an animal, and use that animal for our song.
Oh.
Do you want to pick one this time? And on his farm he had a... Take one out. Take one animal out. Just one. What did he have? A chicken! Now let's talk about big experiences. Big experiences, simply put, are experiences that you can give your child to give them context to what you're learning about. So obviously, the thing that's gonna come to mind first for a big experience is taking your child to an animal farm. Letting them see the animals, maybe even touch and feel the animals, is a great way to give your child real life experiences. Now, it's more than just the animals. Show them the silo, show them the tractor, show them the farmer. Show them the bales of hay and talk about those pieces too, not just the animals. What do you see?
The chicks.
The chicks.
There's a mouse on the deck.
There's what?
Mouse.
There's a small one in there. Christian, look, they're getting up. You want to touch the chick. That's about all, and that's gonna wrap up our Animals on the Farm unit. Be sure to come back on October 16th. We hope you're loving it. We hope you're having fun with your kiddos because that's what this is here for. Thank you again so much for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can get notifications when we post our next videos. We've got super fun fall activities, Halloween activities, Thanksgiving activities, and of course, Vlogmas coming up. So this season is so packed with fun, and we are so excited to have you guys a part of it. Thank you again so much for being here. We love you. You're the best. Until next time. Bye.